You know, I think it was probably around grade 6 that I knew I was different than the other boys in school. And, you know, they say that high school is like the best time of your life. I'm here to tell you that that's not necessarily true for me. In fact, it was a miserable time. I felt that I certainly wasn't out, and I couldn't tell anybody, and I felt alone, isolated, from the outside looking in on everyone else, and ultimately ended up reasonably sad and depressed through most of my high school years.
I'm originally from a small town in Saskatchewan, Esterhazy, where I grew up thinking I was the only gay person around, which of course was the furthest thing from the truth. To me, I've had an opportunity where I had some very supportive family, friends, and teachers along the way, so I had that good luxury.
Throughout my life, I haven't obviously always known that I've been gay, so it's been a journey to get where I am in life, and things have been getting progressively better for me as I've come out to my friends at first, and then my family, and then to everybody that I meet, basically. It's coming out on a almost daily basis sometimes, it seems.
I don't really know what came first, whether it was being overweight or having kids call me names, but probably by the time I was in grade 5 or 6, I was that kid. Overweight, being called fag all the time. And, you know, you have to know that this is over 35 years ago. And I don't even know if they understood what gay meant, but they knew that calling someone fag was the worst thing they could do to you. So that's what they did.
To me, continues to be too much disparity with inclusion, acceptance, just in the general population. A large part of the population that suffers because of lack of inclusion, education, and ignorance. And I think that we need to work to better that across the board.
This year, a main theme for us is that it gets better. And you know what? It does. I mean, it's something I've been telling people for years and years and years, especially my little sister. Growing up, she had a really rough time, and I'd always tell her, you know, it gets better, it gets better. Just, you know, hang out with it, hang it with it, you know, get through, and it gets better. Everything changes, everything gets better. People learn, people change, people stop being assholes.
I've been in a relationship with my beautiful partner for the last 28 years. And my real great moment in life was at our 10th anniversary. I got a card from my mom and dad, and in that card they talked about congratulating us on our strong love and our commitment to each other, and said that what we really demonstrated is that it's more important about how you love as opposed to who you love. And I knew at that point in time in my life that it really was better, and that life really does get better, and I would always have the strong support of family and friends, and that life really does get better.
Moving ahead 35 years and today, things have changed a great deal. You know, I think back then I had this vision of what my life could be, and what life has turned out to be is 100% better than that vision even. I'm here to tell you it gets better.
Today, I wish I had a time machine, and I would jump in that machine. I would go back to my grade 11 year, and I would sit down with myself and share things that Herb just would never believe. I'd be able to tell him I'm out now to family, to friends, to coworkers. I'm totally accepted, and it is absolutely no big deal whatsoever. I have a successful career. I'm a senior partner in a large investment management firm, and all my coworkers know, clients know, and it is not a big deal. I sit on national committees, I speak. My point is that it is okay, and I'm accepted, and everyone knows I'm gay, and it's not a big deal. And lastly, I'd tell that Herb that the best part is that my husband Tony and I just celebrated our 20th year together, and that really is something that Herb would never believe could have happened. And we've got a great life together, and we've got a great house and dogs, and we have friends over, and we've got full support of our community, and it's just such a great life. Sadly, I don't have a time machine, and so the best that I can do is share this little story with you today in the hopes that it helps a little bit. And in my mind, I want you to know something very clear. There's no doubt it does get better.